If you want to retire a millionaire, you got to create a plan, a strategy, and stick to it. You can't just throw your money at random investments in hopes that it turns out and makes you rich. Depending on your age, there's a certain amount of money that you need to invest, and compound interest will help you. So compound interest, what is it? Well, according to Einstein, it's the 8th wonder of the world. This is because of how incredible its power is. So compound interest is the interest that you earn from the interest on your investments. Now that sounds a little confusing, but it's basically if you were to get a return of 10%, that money is now reinvested along with your original investment, and it just keeps happening every single year. So this graph shows what compound interest is and how it works. As you can see in the beginning, it doesn't look like much, but you can also see how fast it can grow as the time grows. So the white line is the actual physical amount of money that you are actually investing, or the principal. So the green line here represents the interest, and it is not linear, it is actually exponential, meaning it becomes more and more rapid as you add more money and the time goes on. You not only have to be investing consistently, but you also have to be investing enough money. And by the end of this video, you will know exactly how much money you need to invest for your age to become a millionaire. So let me ask you a question to explain compound interest a little bit more. Would you rather have $1 million right now today, or would you rather me give you 1 penny and double it every single day for 30 days? Which one would make you more money after the 30 days? Well, if you chose the million, then congratulations. You are now a millionaire and have $1 million after 30 days, as long as you didn't spend it all. But if you would have chosen the penny, you would have had $5,368,709.12. And this right here, my friends, is the power of compounding money over and over for staggering return. Now, I know that's not exactly how investments work, because if every single day our portfolio doubled, we wouldn't have to worry about investing. But it does show you the power of compound interest in your investments and why it's important to start as young and as early as possible. Now, even if you're not that young, that's okay. You can still become a millionaire. You're just gonna have to put more money over the shorter time period to actually reach that goal. Well, now the question is, how do I actually invest money? Well, you have 2 options that I would say are the top 2 options. One, you can open up your own brokerage account, which would be on Webull, Robinhood, something along that line, where you're actually investing and picking yourself using your money from your paychecks and your savings. Or my top recommendation would be to invest in your 401k. So most companies offer a 401k that you can actually invest into from every single paycheck. Some companies you have to work there for a certain period before you can actually invest. Others, it starts right away. So the reason I say a 401k is pretty good, especially for starting to invest, is that when you invest money, normally your employer will have a 401k match. Now that match could be dollar for dollar, which means every single dollar that you invest, your employer will match that dollar, which means every time that you invest $1, you're actually investing 2. Sometimes it's 50 cents, sometimes it's 75 cents. It all just depends on your company. And normally that's up to a certain percent. So for example, say your company offers a 5% dollar for dollar match. That would mean that the first 5% of your paycheck, dollar for dollar, your employer would match that. So, for example, if you had $1,000 per pay period and you had a 5% dollar for dollar match from your employer for your 401k, you would take $50 out of your paycheck and it would come out automatically, and your employer would then match that because that is 5%. So you are investing $50, usually pre-tax, unless you're in a Roth, which would mean after tax, but most of the time it's pre-tax in a 401k. Pre-taxed $50, and then your employer is also matching that $50. So you are actually investing $100 per pay period. So if you get paid bi-weekly, that would be $200. And if you're weekly, then that would be $400 per month. So that is an instant 100% return. And I don't know about you, but I will gladly trade $1 for $2 every single day. So once it's in your 401k account, you can actually go in and automatically pick what kind of indexes you want to choose from. or you can just have it do it automatically depending on what risk level you're at. Now, the key to becoming a millionaire is you can't just be an occasional investor. You need to consistently do this over time for a long period. Now, from the beginning of your employer offering to match your 401k, I would just honestly max that out because it is 100%. I know some people recommend kind of easing into it, put 1% first and then see if you can live off that. How I've always done this is just maxing it out to begin with and then creating a budget off of what my income is. This way I never really see what my paycheck was before, and I don't adjust for how much I'm actually making. I actually adjust for that being taken out, and I never knew it was there to begin with. So now that we have a couple of options on how to start investing, I'm going to show you guys this chart. And in this chart, it's going to show you how much you need to invest per month, depending on your age, in order for you to become a millionaire when you retire at 65. Now keep in mind, like I said before, the older you are, the more money you're going to have to invest each month for you to reach that $1 million mark. But the younger you are, the more time you actually have for that exponential growth that I explained earlier. Okay, so here's the chart. All of these numbers you see are based on a 10% return per year, adjusted down to 7% to adjust for the average 3% inflation per year. And this is based on retirement at 65, and so the 18-year-old would have 47 years to invest, and the 60-year-old would only have 5 years to invest. So here you can see the age, the monthly investment, the principal, and the total return. You can see that the younger you are, the lower your monthly investment and how much lower your total principal is when you're all said and done to get to that $1 million. And this is just because you're starting way earlier. Now, $1 million, that's a huge goal. But, of course, if you want more to retire with, then you would just add more every single month to what this chart shows. So if you're 18, you're going to just throw more money every single month to begin with. If you're 45, same way. You go here, find your age, look at the dollar amount, and say, hey, I want more than $1 million, just invest more. Now, if you don't make enough to start investing even more, then I would suggest stay tuned for future videos because I'm definitely going to be showing you guys side hustles, tips and tricks to save, obviously, how to make more money, all those kinds of future videos that's all finance and business related. Guys, if you guys have not liked and subscribed to the channel, I would love for you guys to do that. Comment below, what are you guys doing to become a millionaire? And like always, take care. Peace. See you guys in the next video.